Right, now then, in today's vlog, got a little bit of a special one for you because we're actually at the Crich Tramway Museum. So we're going to show you some trams, have a little tram ride, and we're also going to have a little laugh.
Yeah.
Because pretty much, I get a lot of abuse online.
A lot. You get
a lot
an
of hate.
awful lot.
An
Yeah.
awful lot of hate.
Venom.
From people that who don't like the food that I review, or say that I can't review the food, EV evangelists, and also now as well EV haters.
Yep.
Venom off them as well.
Yep.
So we're going to read some of them comments to you, but we're also going to have a look around the Crich Tramway Museum, which we've got in for the day. We'll have a little coffee as well, and we'll show you around. The last time I was here, I was about 7 or 8 years old, and it is a fantastic day out from memory. So we're going to take a look around. If you're new to the channel, by the way, do hit the subscribe button if you like me, that is. If you think they like me.
In fact, hit the subscribe button if you don't like him, and then just put the comments in, because to be honest, it gives us something to read.
Yeah. So if you want to be venomous, by the way, don't hold back.
No, definitely not.
I'll beep it out. If there's any swearing, I'll beep it out, because it is quite funny. There's a lot of venom. You've read some of them, actually.
I have, yes.
Anyway, hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up. Now, without further ado, my friend, you're going to enjoy this.
I am.
Let's go. So, when you come into here, you get a penny.
An old penny.
An old penny. And then you give that to the conductor and you get on a tram ride. And we're going to take you on a little tram ride. By the way, please don't tell me these trams are electric.
I've got some really bad news for you, Lee.
Go on.
They're electric.
Oh, I hope they've charged them up.
Yeah, well, when you walk around here, do you know what? Diesel is the future.
It is. And hydrogen, diesel, petrol. They're not all electric, are they? No. Actually, the cables overhead
Give the game away.
Give the game away. Honestly, the buildings are fantastic. I'm having flashbacks now from when I came with my dad years ago, and I had my picture took somewhere around here, but just look at this toilet here. Have a look at this. David?
Yeah, just a minute.
Have you got any paper? Right, so just having a quick latte and a water, but David was just asking about this building. It's actually originally from Stoke-on-Trent, and the gentleman who brought it brick by brick in the back of his car. That's right, isn't it?
Yep.
In the back of his car. One absolutely gorgeous building. And by the way, the entry fee gets you your tickets, and you can use them again and again. So I think that's quite a good bargain. Cheers.
Oh, a £10 deposit for a wheelchair? Yeah. Okay.
So that was the assembly rooms in Derby,
In Derby, yeah.
and they've rebuilt that brick by brick.
Yeah, they bought it from Derby, which is about 13 miles or so away.
Blimey.
That away.
That way.
And rebuilt it here.
And we've also got the TARDIS over there, which if you had...
Doctor Who?
Doctor Who?
Who?
Who? Now then, question for you.
Oh no.
If any Doctor Who was to come out of that TARDIS, which one would you want it to be? Would it be David Tennant? Would it be...
Definitely David Tennant.
Not Tom Baker?
No, or what's the other bloke? Pertwee?
Pertwee?
John Pertwee.
What about Tom Baker?
Yeah, it was my early days.
He was
I
the
think
Doctor.
David Tennant did the best job.
Not Peter Davidson.
No.
Let's go and get a tram.
about to leave. This is a final trip. I've got no, you can give me those. I will not give you a ticket, but you can give me those.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What was that he just gave him there?
That was a tally. That means that only the tram, or in the case of a train, that unless you've got the tally, you can't go on a single track line.
So you know that you're not going to crash into it. That's on trains as well?
Yeah, it still happens on trains today.
A tally? I wondered what it was. Oh, here we are.
Hold tight, please.
There we go. King Charles has been on that one. That was a Liverpool tram, was it?
No, that's a Glasgow.
A Glasgow tram.
Glasgow 22 from 1922.
1922. King Charles has been on it.
1922?
Yeah.
Where's that fit in the EV revolution?
If we're not talking about EV revolutions, I mean, was gas, petrol out there?
Yeah, just about, yeah.
Right, we're just having a quick look inside here now. We've got the Blackpool tram here as well. You know me, like a bit of Blackpool. Have you been to Blackpool?
I've been there many times, Lee, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Got this one here, Blackpool. Cleveley's. Have a look. You seem to want to be dragging me into the Great Exhibition Hall for some reason.
I have got a reason, Lee.
I'm feeling there's a reason you're dragging me in here.
Let's go inside.
Onwards. Right, go on then. What are you going to tell me? Oh, this is a Blackpool tram, I think. This.
It is Blackpool tram, yeah. You've got a board here, and I really wanted to just go through that with you a little bit at a time, really. But what I'm going to do, clearly I brought you here for a reason. It's just down the road from where I live, not far from the Great British Car Journey that we've been to before. Great facility. I'm just going to read you this little bit off here. So, it says the way forward.
Yeah.
In 1899, was that before all this ice stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, really?
Before ice?
Well,
Internal combustion engine, was it?
yeah, well, let's, it's a long time ago.
Yeah.
In 1899 in Britain, there were some 5,000 horse trams with 44,000 horses. Horses.
Yeah. Horses.
Ooh, the future. However, the end for the horse tramways was near. The overhead line system, that's the overhead electric line system,
Yeah.
was seen to be the way forward for trams to be powered by electricity. Electricity would soon replace horse and steam as the main means of tramway propulsion. Would you believe it?
Electric.
I'm not going to read all the rest of it. But the first overhead wire system to run in British streets was the Roundhay Park tramway in Leeds.
In Leeds, Roundhay Park, yeah.
Yeah, where you live. 1891. I'm
So-
just bowled over by this.
So you said-
Electricity's been around all that while as a form of motive power. I'm stunned.
Onwards.
Yes.
Onwards. The great thing about it is, though, you don't have to charge them overhead wires. Maybe that's the future, like a Dodgem,
Yeah, who
Or-
knows?
charging on the road.
And you know what? All the time we've been in this sort of, what is it? It's a palace, an emporium of electricity.
Yeah.
Not one single negative comment about electricity. bizarre.
I'll leave it for the comment section.
This is sometimes what I'd like to do to some of the absolute hatred and venom that I see posted on your channel's comments.
Right, so hope you enjoyed the little tramway museum there. I'll just pop you up there. Now, David said, have you got the bad ones? Because we've got 79 of them. And I said, yeah, I've got the bad ones, 79 of them. But we're not going to read all 79 of the bad ones. So, I mean, I'm not sure as I can take that barrage of abuse.
Well, I know you thick skin. I've known you a long time, Lee. And I've got to say, some of these pretty cutting.
Who's this one from?
This one is from the first one, Rumpelstiltskin.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a made-up name, doesn't it?
Oh, I don't know about that.
So Rumpelstiltskin says, "This is why I unsubscribed. Journalistic sensationalism. You may as well get a job at the scum." Ah,
I think
what a bell end. Ding, ding.
I love that. Well, actually, I used to work for a newspaper, didn't I? So
You did, it's where I met you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So,
I've watched this one on What on Earth Did... That's the video I did. What on Earth Did I do?
what on earth did I do to deserve this amount of abuse from a total...
Oh, it was when I went for fish and chips.
Ah, okay.
And the lady called me stupid or something.
Oh, I remember that one, yeah.
Yeah.
I do watch some of them.
Um,
Not very often
Not
to the
very
end, to be
often
honest.
to the end. They're a bit long.
Yeah. Oh, you're a total what? I think they're missing a T out of that.
I think they are,
I
aren't
think
they?
you probably are supposed to say you're a total and that's from Wathen.
Right.
Um,
How did they spell your?
yeah, there's a little bit of grammatical error there.
They all
As
seem
in-
to have a theme with the spelling when they give me abuse.
Yeah. Okay. So, clickbait title made me click and watch this idiot in brackets. That's the same video from David NM21. He's
Right.
probably nearer 9 to be honest than 21. I don't think it's 21. Watch out, Lee. Gary's known for following his pals into the gents and them when he's had a few.
Oh, that was for one of my,
Guess who's
my
stalking
mates.
me? Okay, yeah. That's from Billy.
From Billy, yeah. Oh, what's this one? I took my EV, and I took an EV test drive in a BYD electric car. You was there. You was on this one with me.
Yeah, and it was a great car.
Yeah.
You know me so well, and I'm not going to be on your channel and tell lies. That's just not what I'm going to do. Almost every comment is negative, and I believe that says a lot about your rubbish channel. Well, you're quite right. I was with you during the whole of that BYD video,
Test drive, yeah.
and I don't think we made a single negative comment about it, not one, because it was a good car. So, Chris Dennison, you're wrong. Aer Lingus, New York to Manchester in economy. What's the point? You're a very passive-aggressive vlogger. Bored. Your video is quite uninteresting. But he watched it.
But again, you're.
Yep. Yeah, another grammatical error. AJC3268. Brian Freeman.
A full English at the Regency Cafe, voted the best in London. Hit me.
Oh, good God, you're at it again. Yawn, yawn. The master, running out of content and ideas. Ha ha. I don't think that's fair. I mean, look what we've just done this afternoon, you know.
Bit different.
That was my idea.
What's your idea?
Just leave my family out of this.
Oh, this is where I was reading some of these out.
Blair Output Project. Blair Out Project.
Okay.
Well, I'm off. I've clearly lost my touch as I've yet to offend you. I try on every video, but to no avail. I've done more time in Facebook jail than the crazed did in Parkhurst. I'm on my umpteenth Twitter ID for my acidic views, but when it comes to the MacMaster, I'm beaten. You most certainly are.
But you're on here now. There you go. He's made it. An American tries a jacket potato from the Spud Brothers. Ah, that's when Daisy Mansfield came over and I got her to eat a jacket potato. What's he got to say about that, about a jacket potato?
Rowton Red.
What?
If your hair recedes much more, your forehead will be over your asshole.
That's very cutting, isn't it? What's that got to do with a jacket potato? How can you turn a jacket potato into that?
Brian Freeman.
Again?
Oh yeah, that's it. He's been on once before, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh good God, you're at it again, yawn yawn. The master's, it's the same one.
Oh,
He's done it twice.
Has he done it twice? Skip along, skip along. Oh, I took an American for a first full English breakfast. Right, what's lovely lamb lunch got to say? That's it.
Yep, short and sweet.
Short and sweet. Purposely trying to get my phone stolen in London.
Do you know what? I'm not actually going to read this one out because I think that's totally out of order. It's tasteless.
Yeah.
More groundbreaking content from this desperate, and then he uses an obnoxious word.
It's not even funny, that one.
No, it's not. And Ian Poulter, you should grow up and get a life.
You've been told. You've told him.
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
A full English at the Regency Cafe. Raymond, get your grammar right. This as in this AS rather than HAS, being viewed by lots of people. You are too late again to film a rubbish video. I don't know, it's like I did that middle of the day, I'm late.
Yeah.
Brian Freeman again. You're a busy boy, Brian.
He doesn't like me, Brian Freeman.
No, he doesn't. You silly man, up to this stupid stuff again. Another stupid video you have posted before. How do you know? You must have watched it more than once, Brian.
I think he's a big fan, actually.
Yeah. Purposely trying to get my phone stolen in London. You complete and utter
He's calling me a complete and utter...
Yeah.
Right.
Jake and Nichols 9914.
I mean, it's straight to the point again, isn't it?
I had pie mash and liquor in London. Brian Freeman again. Boy, Brian, you know, as I said before, get a life. You know, try that. You know there are other YouTube channels.
There are, yeah. I don't think he knows. What's he put
Another
this on?
rehash video. Not been there before. Yawn, yawn. Doing a lot of yawning, Brian.
What's this one? Oh,
it's time to be honest with you.
I think it was reading these comments out again. What have they put?
Stop clickbaiting and get a head reduction surgery, you mug.
A head reduction surgery?
I think that's the wide angle. You know, you and I
It
were
is.
talking about angles earlier on.
I have got a large forehead, though, a little bit like the T-Fell men.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same video again. It's time to get honest with you.
Cozzy boy. Cozzy. Great choice of car, Cozzy. More content with another desperate clickbait thumbnail. Why are you crying in it? No wonder you have so many haters. Yeah, I've got a few haters.
I've got there are quite a few haters.
How many you got on the channel? What's your subscribers now?
Well, my subscribers are about 226,000, and I'm going to say there's probably about there's a fair few thousand that are haters. But don't go anywhere. Stay with us.
Absolutely.
Keep hating. It's time to be honest with you again. Crying, yeah. Go on, hit me with this.
Celtic to the core. Yeah, was that anything to be proud about? Celtic. Change your name to the penis developer.
The penis developer.
Do you know what? I'm trying years ago in all the magazines. Let's not go there. The Savage Derek. Oh, that is savage, Derek.
Go on.
True to your name. You're gonna have to beat this one out, Lee.
Okay.
Sad.
I do put them on screen so they can read them. And then my electric car is now worthless. Even the dealership didn't want it back.
From John Cope.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. Didn't get to the end of the video because...
Oh, he's gone to sleep.
Yeah, John, to be honest, I've had the same problem.
Oh, this is... I can see that one. It's time to be honest with you. A simple yawn emoji.
Yeah.
Time to be honest with you again. You're laughing again. What's just laughing there?
Ian Poulter. Has he been on before?
I think he has, yeah.
Another 11 minutes of blabbering. Wake up, ladies and gents. There is no family or girlfriend.
Well,
Uh,
I think you know different to that.
do,
They do
actually.
say Sarah doesn't exist, but she does.
Indeed she does. I've spoken to her, and quite recently as well.
Yeah.
Eagle Wolf, you do love to clickbait almost as much as you love to lie.
Is that right? A lie?
Well, I don't think the lies bit's right. And clickbait,
It's marketing, David.
Yeah.
It's marketing. You should know
I
that.
should. Weatherspoon's Large Breakfast by Brian Roylance. The sausage looked okay, you moaning.
A Weatherspoon's breakfast and the sausage looked okay.
Brian, have you ever been into Weatherspoons?
Clearly not. What's this one? It's very small, this.
I don't think I'm going to read this one, Leo, either, but it's from Smooth Ped.
Yeah.
1,000 foot illegal immigration mask slips. I'm not going to read it because
I'll put it on screen, but I basically answered a question on this one. This is, what would you do if you was Prime Minister? And I just said, stop illegal immigration. And the guy basically says, which I'm not, by the way, at all. So I don't know where he gets that from. I think it's just odd.
do you know we're all entitled to our own opinions. You're entitled to that. Yep, you're a YouTube personality. You're totally entitled to your own view, and it does say illegal. It doesn't say just immigration, and there's lots of people with that view. I'd probably take the same view myself with the illegal element of it.
Yeah, I'm not being like that at all. So there we go.
Carl Bartlett 98. Why complain? You clearly have more money than sense. Such a boring video. You expected electric cars to be free from tax forever. Laugh out loud. Delusional twit. Pay your tax.
I didn't though, because you told me. Retax it the day before, and I
did.
got another free year.
Yeah, and you know what? I did exactly the same on my EV.
So are you paying any tax on your electric car?
No, not this year.
Neither am I. Next one.
Yeah, another one I'm probably not going to read out, but you're going to put it on the screen. From Chip Lips.
It's a bit brutal, that one, isn't
It
it?
is. Yeah.
Oh.
Macmaster, don't wipe something on the curtains in the hotel.
I don't understand that. Why would I do that anyway? Where's these people's minds?
In the gutter, actually, by the looks of this.
Yeah.
James Cameron. I think, mate.
Film director.
Yeah, or
He's
was it
commented
Blues?
before.
Yeah, James Cameron. Did he do Titanic? Was that James Cameron?
I think he did, yeah.
Yeah, well, that sank just as much as his comment, really. But this fella, I'm not sure that's spelt right, doesn't work. He just sponges with these silly videos. Well, I think James is a bit jealous. The King's Span 3 or Tree. Hard to read, quite tiny.
What's this?
Bit of gob, and that's I had pie and mash and liquor in London.
I'm a bit of a gob.
J. Pedro Thomas. If I was sat next to you, I would definitely move as you would bore me to tears. I'm off.
Why did he actually watch and comment?
Joy YS4BP. Your mistake was spending £120,000 on a car. No way was that ever going to be a good idea.
It was a great idea.
I think it was a good. Did you really spend 120 grand?
Well,
Did you?
it's a PCP.
So you haven't spent 120 grand. The finance company spent 120 grand.
I've spent a lot a month though.
Yeah, I get that, but does it equate to 120 grand?
£1,270 a month for 4 years. What's that?
It's not 120
It's not 120 grand. No, but I think it was a good idea. I mean, it's made some great videos. Are we nearly finished yet? Because this is brutal.
I can see you sweating.
I am. Oh, this is the chip shop one where I got abuse again.
Jab 771. The usual twaddle. Up every popular YouTuber as always. Trying to be cool, but you're anything but cool.
I don't think I profess to be cool. Oh, this is the Chicago one.
You won again, that was. I'm just glossed over that.
Ah.
James Cameron, again. This one is a repeat, so we won't. It's just as well sunk as the last one.
What we got next?
Oh.
I feel like you're looking for the worst ones. You're flicking for the worst ones.
Beans on toast. Have you reviewed beans on toast?
No.
Should do it. You are cheating. You are still doing it with your ex-wife.
Let me just tell you.
I actually know Sharon. He's not.
she wouldn't touch me with a barge pole.
Fred Smith, X3D.
Go on then.
Tedious clickbait. Noticed a lot how you keep mentioning Gary Eats, clobbering for collaborations from better YouTubers. You're a user and massive talent. Ding ding.
I'm a user and a massive talent. I know Gary Eats. And he is a better food reviewer. Right, I'm not a food reviewer. Let's crack on.
Herbert, I'm surprised you have 200,000 subscription. These have to be the red blood blistered idiots from up north. Bit few in the Midlands as well. I think we'll call it a day with this one.
Yeah.
It's all been one big lie and you fell for it. That was your vid.
Yeah.
Don't think I was on that one.
Okay.
It's all been one big lie, like most of your video titles, you clickbaiting. Well,
I think we'll leave it there.
Yeah, there are actually a few more.
There are.
For another time.
For another time. I can't take any more today. So there we go. I think I get the message. I get the message. They don't like me. But the crazy thing is,
They keep subscribing.
And they keep coming back.
Yep.
And I've had people going, I've unsubscribed from you. This is why I unsubscribed from you. Yet they're still there.
James Cameron.
James Cameron, he's been on quite a few.
Yeah. Do you know what? He's famous.
He is.
He's a lot more famous than he was 10 minutes ago.
He is. Thanks for watching. Thanks for my mate David Joyce here. Absolutely. I tell you what though, Christchurch Tramway Museum, really nice place to come. You can have a tea, you can have a little bite to eat, have a look round, have a tram ride, and your tickets, you actually get to keep coming back. It's good.
Yep.
It's brilliant. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button to this clickbaiting person. And we'll see you guys in the next one. It's marketing, David. You told me that. You taught me that years ago.